All right, people, what the hell is going on? I am just got through. Well, I ain't just get through. I took my pre-workout stuff, and now I'm getting ready to take my ass over next door and do a little bit of a shoulder and a delta and pec workout. It's gonna be real short. It's not gonna be nothing real extensive. And then that'll be my workout for the day. And going to chat a little bit about a water fast, which is what I'm going to start. Today is, man, it's like 12 o'clock. It's early in the morning. It might be 1 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't looked at the damn time, but it's late to most of y'all. It's early to me because I just woke up about an hour and a half ago. Talk a little bit about water fasting and my plans with that. So I'm finna go next door, and I will see you in a second. All right, people, what the hell is up? Now I'm over here at the shop, and I'm getting ready to do my little workout. But before I do my little workout, I'm going to talk about the fasting that I plan on doing. Now today is Thursday. 1 o'clock in the morning, Thursday. I plan on, what is it, October 6th, 15th, 14th, 15th? I don't know. It's one of them damn days. I ain't keeping track of this shit. But I plan on starting the fast Sunday. So Sunday, or what many may call Saturday night or whatever, but midnight on why they call it midnight when it's the next day? Whatever. It's not the middle. It's not even the middle of the night. It's the beginning of the next day. Whatever. Stuff don't ever make sense, but that's when I'm gonna start. Sunday, 12 a.m. Is when I plan on starting, unless I run across some information that deters me from doing that. Initially, I plan on doing the water fast for 3 days, and I'm going to gauge my reaction to it after that point. Cause I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I know I'm gonna be hungry as hell, and I'm gonna have to. I gotta switch up my goals a little bit if I'm gonna do the fast. Now, my main thing with the fast is body fat. That's it. I don't have body fat around here, to lose or on my legs, and it's the shit right around the waist here. That's it. You can't get no more specific, because that's the only place I have body fat is right around my waist. So, shut up, cat. I'm gonna do the fast and see how that works. As far as how I feel and stuff during the fast, I'm gonna have to change my workout a little bit to where I might not be able to come over here and do the resistance training. I might not be able to come over here and do the resistance training, but the way that I plan on doing the fasting, at least over an extended period of time, is that I need to burn the body fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, and I think I can cut back on the resistance training. Or just change it to where I'm not doing my typical 10 to 12 reps. I might have to come over here and do some strength, like powerlifting type training, where I'm doing heavy sets, low reps. You know, since I might not be able to sustain a whole workout, I might come over here and I might be able to do my deadlifts. I come over here, do my deadlifts, do a warm-up set, a couple of warm-up sets, and just go boom, straight to just doing my general one to three set, 1 to 3 rep sets, you know, with the deadlifts. And can't do that with the bench press because I work out by myself. But still the same principle. I go a little bit heavier, where I ain't got to worry about laying up in here under the weight because I'm over here by myself, and all that kind of stuff. So figure that out, because I already know trying to do the fasting, do a water fast, and while I'm still trying to maintain some bit of weight training, is they don't go together, you know. Especially if I'm trying to build muscle. I'm not, you know, I'm fucking 45 years old. I'm not gonna be in this motherfucker just bulking up and you know, anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be doing that anyway. So what I can do, I can do the fast. I'm not saying this shit is instant, but you know, I can start the fasting, see how that works, implement that into my daily routine. Not daily routine as in fasting every day, but you know, your prolonged schedule. Because I've seen where you know, you can get body fat down. The principles of it, you know, your water fat, you ain't taking in nothing. You get your body to the point to where it's burning fat instead of, you know, your sugars in your system. But you have to get to that point first, and then, you know, fast along the way. So I might have, that's what I said, I'll see how it works for 3 days, and then hopefully I can adjust to where I can get to the point to where I can do that over the next, because I have a tentative goal to where I want to have a visual appearance. I don't have any specific, really specific goals, but I know by New Year's, at the end of this year, that I want to look like I've been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. I ain't talking about 6 packs and, you know, striations and being ripped and all this other stuff. No, you know, by the time I at least want to look like I did, you know, a couple of 3-4 years ago, which I was still in my 40s then, but at least then, you know, I was like, you know, my shoulders was popping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It looked like I was going to the gym because that's what the fuck I was doing at the time. But, you know, I want to get rid of this mid shit right here, you know, and right when I start this, I will do another, I would do another before and after. I'll do another before. The after won't come until probably later. I got before pictures on my other video with my workout reboot. I got that. I got those pictures up. That'll be another. The after won't come until, you know, New Year's. I'd have to take some befores, like right before I start this, and then you know, the before and after pictures for this, what I'm doing in particular right here, which will be a 3-day fast, and then depending on how I feel, because I am diabetic, it's a lot of shit I have to look into, or I have to cover if I'm doing this, just to make sure, because I got to know if my sugar drops too much. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, it's liable to happen. That's kind of the whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the whole point. So that means if I'm doing a water fast, that I won't, my insulin regimen will change. You know, well, I won't take it, which is what I do anyway. I haven't taken a shot today. I haven't taken a shot. You know why I ain't taking a shot? I ain't eating anything. Well, I have eaten today, but I only ate one time today. And I know what happens when I take my shot and don't fucking eat. It is fucking horrible. I don't, you know, having high blood sugar is bad enough on its own. When your sugar drops, man, you talk about ravenous is not even a word. You know, you wake up sometimes, because that's usually when it happens. I get the drops in my sugar when I'm usually laying down asleep, and you get you know, sometimes you get the chills, sometimes you get a little sweat, you might get a headache, but the hunger, man, ooh man, you talking about hunger. You'll find yourself in your kitchen eating shit you ain't never thought about eating. You, you know what I'm saying? You talking about ravenous. That was a word I heard the other day, and I was just like, yes, ravenous. I don't think you can get any hungrier than that. That's hunger that changes your your personality. And I ain't talking about being hangry. I'm just, ooh, when you, oh man, I said that, I remember I ate my friend's, it was some off-brand Cheerios she had sitting on top of the refrigerator. She ain't want them no more because she didn't like them. And I'm talking about right out the box. Just yeah. So I gotta watch that. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm like, okay, I might not be able to do the weightlifting while I'm doing that. I might have to save my training days to non-fasting days. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the body works. So I'm doing this. It's a body reset for me, to where I'm like, okay, everything that's going on with me need to fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? And everything that's going on with me need to fucking stop. You know, my health is just bad, just all around. So I got all the fat people problems. I'm just not fat. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing from the diabetes, to where if my diet goes off, and if my diet goes off, I actually lose weight. And if I'm gaining weight, that's usually a good thing, because I'm on insulin. But see, insulin will cause you to get fat. So you know, then you get fat, and then other shit comes along. It's the thing that where you want to try your best to get off the medication just altogether. You just it's a bad thing unless you got one of those conditions to where it just ain't nothing you can do about it. But for the most part, I'm not in that. I take insulin when I need to. And the doctor will tell you when to take the fucking insulin. At least they'll try to. But common sense will tell you that, you know, because I don't eat the same thing every time, every day. So why am I taking insulin when I'm not eating? And then my blood sugar drops, and then I end up eating everything that I can fucking find, healthy or not. You know, so it's common sense stuff that you really have to you really have to be aware of. So I've already changed my diet, at least in theory. I try to, because I don't keep meat in the house, even though meat is not necessarily a bad thing. It's one of the things where I try to cut out as much as I can, unless I'm out and about, you know, going out, you know, having a good time or something. I save that for that. I keep a lot of beans. I don't keep a lot of fresh vegetables in the house because I don't go to the store often. So usually what I end up eating is a pot of whatever the fuck I made. Usually either split peas, lentils, beans, even a pot of potatoes. It's just, you know, whatever. I eat cheap. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. I eat cheap. I might have to get back to the point to where, you know, if I'm going to be, even if I eat cheap, I need to go buy, you know, at least a fucking head of cabbage or some shit. Or some collard greens. You know, something that I can make a pot of and just eat on that, because that's how I eat. It's just, I make a pot of something, and that lasts me a couple of days. At least that's the goal. And then this is a whole thing about discipline too, because I have almost zero discipline right now, because I don't have to really do anything. And it's real hard. Just like I had to delete my Uber Eats app because I was on that thing every goddamn day. Every time you order some food, it's like 20 something dollars. It's just ridiculous. No matter what the fuck you order, burger and fries, they find a way to turn that into a $20 goddamn purchase. It's just, and then I don't have enough confidence in ordering off of Uber Eats to order anything that's supposedly healthy because food costs so much on there, and a lot of restaurants jack up their price to where, if you want to order something healthy, here you go, boom, here you go your, you look at the menu, find something you like, and then you get this little bowl or something. You done spent $18, $19 on this little bowl of food. You know you're going to be starving after you eat whatever this little bit is. It's just going to piss you off. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't order so-called healthy food off of Uber Eats, because I don't know what the hell I'm getting. And usually when I do, I'm like, this, I get through eating, I'm still fucking hungry. So that's something I'm gonna have to get over because, if I'm at least I know I'm gonna be hungry during a water fast. I'm not ordering something that's supposed to stop me from being hungry, and then I'm just like, fuck, I'm starving over here after I just ate, which is fucking frustrating. So, and then, I have issues with, other than discipline, I have issues with, an unhealthy relationship with food, which stems from all my other unhealthy relationships with everything else. Comfort eating and emotional eating and all that other stuff. Boredom, eat all that shit. All of it. I got all of that. Relationship wise, everything sucks. So to make myself feel better, I fucking eat. Stress wise, I ain't really stressed out about nothing. I don't really stress eat, but I do eat when I'm fucking bored. I eat when I'm bored. You sit around the house, you ain't got nothing else better to do. You done went to the store and bought some snacks and all this other stuff, even though you try to keep healthy snacks and shit in the house. And whether it's healthy snacks or not, you still eat when you bored, when you ain't got nothing else better to do. So I've already tried to put some thought into what I was gonna do with myself while trying to do the fast, because just sitting in front of the TV ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm sleeping. And I might have to try to sleep for 3 days to try to get through it. But it's just, I already know about electrolytes and the salt and all that other stuff. Try to figure out things that I can, to keep it as simple as I can without trying to sneak shit in, which I might have to do. Like I say, if I try to go through this fast and it comes to the fact that my body can't do it, especially since I'm a diabetic, the uptake, of the nutrients or whatever I need from the little bit that I'm taking in, I might have to eat an apple. You know what I'm saying? I might have to eat a banana or something like that if I feel that my sugar's gonna drop, or which my sugars are going to drop. The whole purpose of this is for your sugars to drop. So your body is using fat instead of the sugars. Now, my theory of what I plan on doing is right when I first start is at least to pick up the cardio at least right before you start the fast. Do you a lot of cardio, cut down on your meals and eating and whatnot, and then so you burn a lot of that glucose in your system. Burn that shit up as best you can. So when you start the fast, you got a head start. You know what I'm saying? When you start the fast, you got a head start of your body moving into the I don't know the technical word for it. It might be a keto something word, to where your body is burning fat instead of the sugars. Which was the same thing when I did my regular workouts. When I was going to the gym, you want to hop on a treadmill for about a good 20, 30 minutes. Hop on the treadmill for about a good 20, 30 minutes at a good pace. So by the time you start your actual workout, at least a bunch of the fucking You say you want to burn about maybe 2,000 calories. Is that? I don't know. Let me see. Because your body stores sugars and shit like that. And I'm thinking that, what did I hear? Was it, your body up to 1,500, 2,000 calories? It ain't that much. That's a lot. That's a lot of sugar for your body to store the fuck up. Now, my old high glucose diabetic ass might have 2,000 calories worth of sugar running around in my goddamn system, but that don't sound quite right. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the principle is the same as the put your body in a fat burning state when you start your workout. Now, in this case, you want to put your body in a fat burning state as much as you can when you start to fast. So you spend most of that fast dropping weight, which a lot of it's gonna be water weight from the beginning. And you want to keep some moderate activity while you're doing the fast. I don't know if you want to be around trying to lift weights and do shit like that, but you want to be walking and doing a little bit of light cardio to put, get your muscles. Because you can just sit around and try to just do it. But I mean, if you're trying to accelerate the shit, accelerate it. I'm like, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a workout person, do it. You know what I'm saying? What else? I did the body reset and the whole discipline thing. The whole comfort eating thing is something I gotta break, and this will be one of the things. Like I say, just to be quite frank, like I say with the comfort eating, when things ain't going right with you, you know what I'm saying? You take comfort in food and just like 2020, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is about as frank as you can fucking get. When you ain't getting no motherfucking sex, you eat. You know what I'm saying? And I recognize that from the motherfucking beginning, baby. When you ain't getting nothing, that was going on like well before 2020 came in. So that ain't nothing new. But at least I had other shit I can get into. You know what I'm saying? 2020 come around, can't really do nothing. You stuck in the house, like literally, People that used to come by and see you every so often, you can't go see nobody. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff. So you just stuck in a fucking house. You ain't getting no You gonna be sitting around the house eating. You gonna sit around and get fat. You know what I'm saying? You gonna sit around and get fat. That's it. The only reason I ain't sit around and got fat is because my body don't work like that. Diabetes and fucked me up to the point where I'm like, okay, if I sit around and eat a bunch of trash and I'm gonna fucking shrivel the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it frankly, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of people, no, you don't wish. No, you don't wish. You don't want to be sitting around here, with a diseased metabolism where half your body don't fucking work. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? This right here, I lost eye to this shit. So, I lost the eye due to Harris County, and they fucked up hospital system. But my vision is bad because of this whole diabetic thing. So, and this was just a fucking casualty of trying to take care of shit. It's just, you try to fix some shit and they fuck it up. You take your car to the mechanic and, to get the fucking, get a new part put on there or get a part repaired and they fuck it up where it don't work at all. So, I think that's about it. Like I said, I will start this in a couple days over this next coming up weekend, and hopefully I get some results out of it. It ain't nothing to lose. It just, what I'm saying, just put it frankly, what is to lose? I try to water fast, and for some reason, because of whatever, I can't do it. I didn't lose nothing. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I got to do something similar, whether it's a water fast or some kind of restrictive diet. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it. I'm going to be doing something. So I'm going to try this, which is probably the most extreme of it all, but I'm not going in here trying to do a water fast for fucking 30 goddamn days. I'm doing it for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? To see, because like I said, after a day or so, the further you go along, your body will stop sending you those hunger signals because we're used to eating all the time. You know what I'm saying? We're not used to not eating. When people tell you that, you know what I'm saying, man, I ain't ate in a week, or I ain't eaten, however many days, and you be like, man, at that point, you ain't ate nothing, but yeah, whatever. Your body goes through a whole lot of chemical stuff on the inside that I can't articulate. You know what I'm saying? To compensate for that. So you not suffering. You know what I'm saying? Over time you fucking starve to death, but I mean, you're not suffering. You're not sitting there with your stomach going all the goddamn time. Your body will stop that after a day or so, or after a couple of days. You'll still feel hungry, but you're not hungry like we are. Like our bodies are just programmed to take in food multiple times a day. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times a day. And when it doesn't, it's like, hey, our bodies are spoiled. So you know how spoiled motherfuckers get when they don't get what they want, and they be like, hey, and the only way to fix that shit is to stop spoiling the motherfucker, and that's it. It's the same way with your goddamn body. You stop spoiling it with food it don't need every 2 hours, especially food that's not benefiting you none, and you figure that you can go quite a while without food without damaging yourself. So that's the point. You do it for the long as it's beneficial, then you go back into taking in regular foods, and then periodically you can go through a fast to kind of reset your goddamn body. And this is a prime time to implement whatever dietary changes that you want to make. After you've done a fast for 3, 4, 5 days or whatever it's gonna be, your body is reset. It ain't nothing but water and a little bit of salt been going in, you know what I'm saying, for all that time. So everything that was in is out now. It's out. It's just whoop, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You give your body a chance to heal from whatever it is you've been putting in that was damaging it. And now you can go forward and try to maintain healthy food choices, which is what I plan on trying to do, which is what I've done for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I eat trash. I had 2 breakfast sandwiches today that I forgot I even had. And just because they was impossible breakfast sandwiches don't make them any more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it was, a patty made of fucking vegetables or plant-based patty, whatever. I don't buy into that. I buy into it just for the psychological fact of me just, man, I'm like, okay, I ate that and, didn't have no meat in it. Yeah, well, meat ain't the problem for the most part. Yeah, a bunch of processed meat is. Like I said, if you gonna get you some meat, get you a nice prime cut or something. Make sure you know it's fucking meat. Don't get no meat that's been mashed together and salted and constructed out of some shit. Get you a nice cut. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get chicken. Make sure it's not fucking chicken nuggets from some mashed up parts of leftover chicken that they didn't process at the plant. Get you a cut of chicken breast, leg quarters, just make sure it's a whole fucking chicken. Whether it's the mutated chickens that they have with the fucking chicken breast way the fuck out of here, whatever. That's a whole different thing. But at least if you're gonna eat meat, make sure that it's fucking meat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a pork chop. Ain't nothing wrong with steak. Ain't nothing wrong with chicken breast and turkey leg. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. At some point, we all had to survive off of primarily, well, not us, but I'm talking about as a human race, because not every human race flourished in a region where vegetation was plentiful. All the cold weather people, they didn't have no vegetables. Shit, they had no plant. They ain't had no plant nothing. The folks that live further up north, They might get a berry every now and then, but everything else was fucking livestock or some kind of game of some sort. You know, so I mean, you can survive off of it. You know, it's whatever. But you make better choices. That's my whole goddamn point. Make better choices. After you done put your body through a whole starvation cycle, for lack of a better term, you know what I'm saying, to start back going into some bullshit because you just gonna undo everything that you just did. It ain't no use putting yourself through some bullshit if you just gonna redo all the bullshit you've been doing. So that's it. I think that covers my notes that I had. The simple diet, you know what I'm saying? Just I try to always go by a simple diet. Like I said, I just make a pot of beans, lentils, split peas, something like that. I don't make stuff with a whole bunch of goddamn ingredients in it. It's just beans, rice, and that's it. You know, that's basically my diet for the last however long this COVID been going on. Unless I hop my stupid ass on fucking Uber Eats and order some bullshit I didn't need. So I've already got that in the brain. You know what I'm saying? Now you can talk about water fasting and fasting in general with a bunch of other people, and they'll start bringing in all kind of meta science and spiritual stuff that you get out of fasting and stuff like that. That is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? That is not my thing. You know, you might feel a different kind of way, you know, with this shit, with however way this shit works with your brain chemistry, because you have to keep that in mind too. Is that, you know, this shit will fuck with your brain chemistry because you cutting out everything. You know what I'm saying? Which means your body's gonna have to start producing a lot of whatever it is that functions your brain and the other organs and all the kind of other shit like that. And you're gonna be primarily working off of this fat. You know what I'm saying? Your brain gonna be and your brain doesn't work off fat. You know, your body would have to convert that into something that, you know, take those fat cells, turn them into something else, ship them up to your brain as a fuel that your brain could use, because your brain doesn't run on fat. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Your brain runs on carbohydrates. And there might be some people that are hopping my comments and try to tell me otherwise. Your brain runs on carbohydrates. This is as simple as you can put it. You can have all kind of other technical shit, but your brain runs on fucking carbohydrates. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no more technical than that. Your body doesn't, your brain doesn't run on fat. Your brain runs off carbohydrates. Your body will take that fat, convert it into some kind of weird ass sugar that your brain could use. That's my understanding of it. You know, so enough of that. I'm for to hop over here and do my little dumbbell bench presses, my overhead presses, and I'm gonna try to do a couple of jump ropes. So I'm gonna get my music going, and hopefully I've not bored you to fucking death. So let me get started so I can get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Now where's that button? Here it goes.